Once upon a time, in a dense and dark forest, there lived a little girl named Red Riding Hood. She was known for her bright red hooded cloak that she wore everywhere she went. One day, her mother asked her to visit her sick grandmother, who lived in a small cottage deep in the woods. Red Riding Hood packed a basket of goodies for her grandmother and set off on her journey. As she made her way through the forest, the trees grew thicker and the shadows grew longer. The sky turned dark, and the only light came from the full moon shining through the trees. She heard strange noises coming from the shadows and felt as though she was being watched. Red Riding Hood stumbled upon a dark and eerie cave, and as she peered inside, she could feel a cold draft emanating from within. Despite feeling a sense of foreboding, she could not resist the urge to explore the cave. As she stepped inside the cave, the air grew colder and the darkness deepened. She could barely see a few inches in front of her. Her heartbeat quickened as she realized she was completely alone in the eerie silence of the cave. Suddenly, she had a faint rustling sound coming from the darkness. Her heart pounding, she reached for the flashlight in her backpack and shone it in the direction of the noise. She could barely believe her eyes when the beam of light illuminated a strange and terrifying creature. The creature was unlike anything Red Riding Hood had ever seen. It had red eyes that glowed like fiery coals and razor-sharp teeth that gleamed in the light. Its skin was black as night, and its movements were unnaturally fast. Red Riding Hood tried to run, but the creature was too fast. It leaped at her, and she felt its sharp teeth sink into her flesh. She screamed in agony as the creature devoured her, tearing her limb from limb. When her grandmother found Red Riding Hood's tattered cloak outside the cave, she knew that something terrible had happened to her beloved granddaughter. The forest became known as a place of evil, and nobody ever ventured there again. The mysterious creature was never seen again, but its legend lived on as a warning to those who dared to tread too deep into the dark and foreboding woods.